There is a canyon complex in the southwest that is unmatched for its beauty. It holds a story written in blood and stone.
This place has beckoned me to return. Each time, the walls reveal new secrets that were never meant to be found. Messages from ancient cultures cover these walls. I used to think they were just art. Now, I know they are signals. Recently, as winter took its hold, I returned to a new section of this canyon, looking for answers.
I expected to find ruins, and I didn't expect to find what was actually waiting for me down there. Well, we got ourselves a cold one today, 2026. The desert is different this year. It feels alive. The water isn't frozen solid. That makes the crossings a lot more dangerous. One slip, and it's over.
I need to find a higher path. The signals are coming from the confluences. That's where the energy is strongest.
Nothing so far. But in these canyons, silence is just a prelude to a revelation.
Let's take a closer look.
Look at these. They're not just drawings, these are maps. An ancient GPS etched into the stone itself.
Look at how these designs are hidden. I wonder if the sun and shadow interact with these figures at a specific time.
It just goes on, and I need to grab my backpack. We've got some big stuff coming up in 2026. This is just a day trip, but I've got big plans. Stay tuned, because this canyon is about to get a lot more interesting.
They were everywhere in here, weren't they? Every cliff, every corn. Like a prehistoric city of signs. Wonder why that guy has 4 arms. Genetic anomaly. Or a representation of a god we've forgotten. These people were the basket makers, moving through this canyon 3,000 years ago, before the bow and arrow. Basketry played a key role in their lives because pottery hadn't been invented yet. They carried everything in their hands. Later, they shifted to agriculture. New tech, ceramics, the bow. That's when everything changed. This area is on the fringes of 2 cultures, Fremont and ancestral Puebloan, a melting pot of ancient ideas. I'm looking for clues. Why here? Why so many petroglyphs in this specific spot? There's a reason. Wow, as soon as I turn the camera off, there's more. This one isn't so noticeable, but it's wild. This has got to be the most prolific I've ever seen. Look at this, here's more. It's a total overload. Oh, wow, I don't know how well you can see it. It's pretty faint. But look, there's a dotted line. It runs all the way. I thought it ended there, but no, it keeps going. This is unbelievable. It's at least 30 feet long, maybe more. It's like a prehistoric boundary or a telegraph wire. Holding hands motif, huh? Everyone's connected. It makes me wonder what's up above this cliff. I need to find a break in the wall. I have to get up top. There's something watching from above. It's hard to scramble and hold the gear, and I don't want to send this massive boulder down on me. Oh no. Oh no, I think there's a huge panel across the river there. This place is a massive library. I'll have to visit that on the way back, Gwen. For now, let's see what these flakes on the ground are telling me. Is that a point? It's broken, but it looks like a rudimentary cutting tool. A scraper, maybe? Lots of little flakes up in here as well. This was a workshop. They sat here looking at the view, making tools. I thought I saw something in the varnish. It's like a little maze back in here. Wait, look at that. That little box is what I saw first. But is that a piece of pizza below it? That is definitely something. It's like those triangular figures, the body without the legs, arms, or head. Just a floating torso. 4 or 5 little dots right on that seam line. And after the fact, I think these were painted once. Look at this example from another site. Figures that are both painted and carved. The paint here is just gone. Well, it looks like some work to get higher. My mind keeps asking, is there anything else up there? Holy cow, I have to go get the real camera for that one. Lesson learned, don't leave the gear behind. Look at that lizard. It's so intricate, so well done. It doesn't even look ancient. It looks fresh.
I don't know, it just doesn't seem like quite the right style. Is this authentic or a modern tribute? There's another panel just a short ways away. This one looks 100% authentic, but look how it's hidden back here. Looks like maybe a coyote or a fox hangs out back here. A bunch of little tracks in the dust. I wonder, is there water back here? And then a pothole or a hidden spring? No water right now, but it is an interesting dead end. Perhaps centuries ago, this was a sacred cistern.
What did these petroglyphs communicate? Were these two figures animals or representations of a buffalo headdress?
Was this the site of some ritual dance? The alignment of the sun at the equinox might hit this exact spot. With more questions than answers, I hiked back towards the creek, and I need to push deeper before the light dies. Wow, look at this huge panel up here. Big figures. This is the main library I was looking for. That elk, if that's what we think it is probably 3 feet tall. It's massive. This changes everything. It's crazy, there's just so much in here. And I've actually passed up 3 or 4 small panels already. I want to cover some distance, but that one looks pretty cool. Okay, this one is unique. Just to the left, we've got more animals, spirals. Another one, it's like a prehistoric catalog. A little guy up there, and further down, the desert varnish is reclaiming it. It's fading away. It's right next to this huge pillar leaning against the cliff. This place feels like a natural cathedral. There's a definite snake here. See the tongue coming out? And a faint bow and arrow guy down here. Man, it is just everywhere. A lot of hunting motifs. A guy with a bow at the back of the herd. Interesting, a crane, a heron, some kind of bird up top. They recorded the entire ecosystem. Look, they all end with another hunter. It's a pincer movement, an ancient strategy etched in stone. But then we have this modern graffiti. Someone put their initials right over a 1,000-year-old. Enjoy these places, don't destroy them. Putting your initials over a 1,000-year-old rock art is a crime against history. There are a lot of ways you can leave your mark today without destroying the past. Respect the ancestors. Maybe 1929, even 1911. Some of this is old, but it's still modern compared to the giants on these walls. Look at all the soot on the ceiling. This cave has been used for a long time, thousands of winters of smoke. Really weathered, but look at this spiral on this boulder right outside the mouth of the cave. This spiral represents a journey, a connection to the earth that has remained visible for centuries despite the wind and rain. When we walk through these halls, we are walking through the living quarters of people who saw the world very differently than we do. Their stories are written in the stone. Every line and every shadow tells us who they were and why they choose this sanctuary. It is our responsibility to ensure these whispers from the past are not silenced by modern thoughtlessness or greed. Respect the ancestors, preserve the art, and leave nothing but footprints. This history belongs to everyone, no one. There's a frequency here, a vibration that you can only feel when the sun hits the sandstone at this exact angle.
Every line tells a story of survival, of people who didn't just exist, but thrived in a world of stone and silence.
As the desert cools, the rocks begin to speak. You just have to know how to listen. I'll be back. 2026 is just the beginning. There are thousands of canyons yet to be explored. If you want to join me on these journeys, check out my community.
To those who walked here before us, and to those who will walk here after, respect the signals.
Keep wandering. Keep searching.
The answers are out there, hidden in the desert varnish. This is Desert Drifter, signing off. Until the next canyon, stay wild. Everything they told us about this canyon was a lie. It's not a tomb. It's a transmitter. 3,000 years. No. These marks were here before the stars were born. I found it. The central node. The signals, they're coming from inside the rock itself. They didn't disappear. They just moved. And now, they're watching us through the varnish.
My name is Desert Drifter, and I am the last one to see the sun.